Wow.
I can't wait. I
Incredible.
cannot wait to see it.
And the gorillas will have some nice weather to welcome
Right?
them to San Antonio.
I hope
yeah.
they like this kind of spring weather.
Yeah.
We're getting a big cold front, so they're going to have to get ready for a big adjustment this weekend for sure. In fact, looking at the numbers, this front is definitely going to be a little bit more impactful. It does not have a weather impact alert, but I do have one to alert you of. But first, what a special day for the Bills Elves Holiday Toy Drive. We brought the toys to Methodist Children's Hospital. There they are, Mr. Sparky, all our Sparky team members, loading all the toys up from here at KENS 5 and transporting them over to Methodist Children's. And then we set up this beautiful Christmas village for these children, and some of which were able to come down and leave their room, pick out their toys. But if they weren't, then we took about 4 carts up the elevators and went to the separate floors and brought them room by room. We even had Santa Claus there. It was a phenomenal visit. There he is, St. Nick. It was just so special to see these boys and girls and the moms and dads in this great, beautiful Christmas experience. Here's CEO of Methodist Children's, Rachel Goldsmith.
At Methodist Children's Hospital, we have kids who are here for a very long time in the hospital sometimes. They may be undergoing bone marrow transplants or cardiac surgery, and these are things you could never anticipate. And so for kids to be able to receive a gift right when they're going through a really difficult time is so special, and parents are just so proud and excited to see when they're able to have that special moment with their child and the look in their eyes to receive a gift that they didn't even know was coming, and it's from Santa. What's better than that?
Right? I mean, I'm telling you. So thank you, San Antonio. Once again, your generosity relentless, and the smiles on those children's faces said it all today. It was a heart-filling, heartbreaking day. Just beautiful. All right, some breaks in the clouds after a very foggy morning. Dense fog advisory was even in effect. You can see some of the blue sky over Morgan's Wonderland camp. It's a warm, mild afternoon. We've got 78 at Seguin, 76 Randolph Air Force Base, 74 Helotes and San Antonio, 70 out at Bandera. If you're heading out for Friday evening plans, it's going to be a mild evening. I mean, we'll be in the 60s all the way through the midnight hour. So I don't think you'll need a light jacket unless you're going to be out really late tonight. All right, now we've got more fog waiting for us tomorrow morning. This is the weather impact alert. We've got more dense fog. Look at Saturday, and it's a lot more widespread than even this morning. Half a mile visibility means probably about the same as what we saw early this morning, and it's in every direction. Leaving San Antonio or coming in from the east, west, north, or south, you're going to deal with the fog. Now, tomorrow, it clears out by mid-morning. Here's Saturday night at 11 o'clock. It starts to form again, but then watch what happens. That's the cold front coming in early Sunday. So by the time you get your Sunday started, the fog should already clear. Here's where the front is tonight. It's going to be taking a little while to get here. Again, Sunday morning it sweeps through, but you will definitely know it. After winds are only in the single digits on Saturday, watch what happens on Sunday morning. As early as 5 in the morning, we'll start to get a strong north and northeast wind that only goes up from there. Mid-morning wind speeds clocked at about 30 to 40 miles per hour on Sunday. There will be some rain, but it's going to be widely scattered. This is 3 a.m. You can see the rain push through, maybe a little bit more down along the Rio Grande. We're not looking at a whole lot of rain, maybe 10 to 20% chance on it. Then on Tuesday, still looking at a disturbance to come through, but the models are really backing off on getting rain to San Antonio with this. Looks like a lot of it's going to stay off to the south and then into East Texas in through Wednesday. Today's rain, well, we had a little bit over Corpus Christi, very, very light, and the model wants to bring in a few little sprinkles later this evening, and then I think we will get a little bit of that misty drizzle with tomorrow morning's fog. Let's take a look at the 14-day forecast. Tomorrow morning, a weather impact alert for the fog, thick until about 9:30 or 10 a.m. Then we should be mostly cloudy to partly sunny, 75. A warm afternoon tomorrow. But then look at the temperature drop. Sunday's going to be a day we hit the high early, 63, probably before 10 or 11 o'clock. And then in the afternoon, 56. It's going to be cold and windy. We will not get out of the 50s on Monday, probably a high of 59, but we won't freeze either, down to about 41. So this is not a huge Arctic air mass. Then we rebound quickly. Tuesday into Wednesday, 64 to 74. Rain chance is going to be best on Tuesday night, early Wednesday, staying in the mid 70s all the way through next work week. And then into Christmas week, we're staying mild. Look at Monday the 22nd, almost 80 degrees. Christmas Day, partly cloudy and 72.